Hey guys, welcome back to the Countdown to the Figure stage. We're at 4 weeks out, so less than a month now, so it's very exciting. I wanted to dedicate this particular video to Kristen Poundstone. She also makes YouTube videos as well at K Poundstone. She's been a big inspiration to me, so I know she'll be an inspiration to you. I wanted to take this video to talk about basically who I am and how far I've come and what struggles I've had to overcome to get here. I've documented in the past on my Body Space and Facebook that I have in my past suffered from eating disorders, and that was in college and it was in high school and it carried on through college. And I've suffered every single eating disorder there is out there. So think about it. A lot of eating disorders. But if I didn't go through those hard times, then it wouldn't have made me who I am today. So as much pain as I was in at that point, and my skewed perception of beauty and reality, I had to go through it to get here today. So what I first did after I had a couple wake-up calls, I enrolled myself in like every fitness class I could, just to see kind of like what I would like, what's out there in the world. I did like ballet and jazz, and I'm not a dancer at all, but that's what I did. Muay Thai, yoga, Pilates, boot camps, every single class you can think of. I enrolled at a gym as well, and started picking up the weights there, and I didn't know what I was doing at the time, but I figured it out. So I also had a really big inspiration. My yoga instructor, her name is Lauren, and at the time she was like the hugest inspiration to me, and her body was so much different than what I had thought was beautiful, which was like the runway skinny fat girls. She looked like one of the girls on the cover of like fitness magazines. So I went up to her after class one day and I was like, what do you eat? I have to eat what you eat. And from then on, I've kind of just, I picked her brain and I researched, and she gave me the Eat Clean Diet book by Toscarina that I've preached so much about. And from then on, I was really gung-ho about eating clean, and that's how I first started after suffering those eating disorders. Those eating disorders, if any of you are suffering from any kind of eating disorder, it is a mental illness and some mental handicap, and you view yourself so much differently than you actually look. So I urge you to get some help if you're going through that. It's so tough to overcome, and it's been almost an 8-year journey just to get healthy. So it does take time, but I know that if you're very dedicated and you want to be healthy, you can do it, because I'm over here on the other side of the fence saying, I've done it, I've gone through what you're going through, and I'm here now, and I feel good, and I feel like I look good, and I'm getting ready for my first show that I'm going to be judged in a bikini in front of everybody, which is not scary to me anymore. When I was suffering those eating disorders, I had a very skewed perception of what reality is, of what beauty is, and I didn't feel comfortable in my own skin. So although I had those abs because I was skinny, I didn't feel I looked good, and I still had those fat days even when I got down to 100 pounds. I'm 5'3", and I'm 123 pounds now, gotten down for my contest prep, but I started at 145, and I was completely fine with myself at 145 pounds. Me being 100 pounds now, I would never want to get down to 100 pounds again. I'm very happy with how I look right now, and I'll be so happy once I reach that stage. But like I said, if any of you are going through that, I've been there. I know how it feels, and get some help and get healthy, because I'm telling you, it's so much better on the other side. It's so much better to wake up every day and actually have energy to go work out and to eat healthy makes you feel so good. So, if I can help you by telling you like how I feel, and I hope my transformation has been an inspiration to you. Get some help, because it's so great over here. Also, some struggles I've been dealing with this contest prep. I'd like to say that it's been a cakewalk, but I would be lying. I've gone through some really hard mental battles. So as much as I'd like to stay positive and uplifting and motivational, we all go through those hard times. You just have to rise up, and if you make a mistake, which I have made a few mistakes by taking a bite of something I shouldn't have, or whatever the case is, you don't let it kick you when you're down. So if you make a mistake, just get right back on that horse, because lingering on your mistakes and on your past in any way is going to damage you, and it's going to hinder any kind of success you might have had. So stop living in the shoulda, woulda, couldas, and start living for your vision of what you can be, because everybody has the potential to be great and to succeed and to get healthy. Everybody has that potential in them. It's just pulling that out of your mentality and fixing your attitude about it. Once you get that right in your head, then you can move forward and become successful. So, some updates on my diet and my training. Nothing has changed this week. This is probably the first time since 18 weeks out when I started that it stayed the same. And my body seems to be responding to what she has programmed. So we're going to see how this next week goes. And I want to just thank you all for your support and encouragement. I really wanted to be very real and honest with this video, because we all have struggled with something in our past, but we can't let that hold us back from who we should and who we have the potential to become. So once you realize how great you are and how beautiful you are, then you can actually look at yourself in the mirror every day and feel good about yourself and not have those fat days anymore, because those aren't fun. Who wants to dress up in sweats and feel awful about yourself and sit on the couch all day? Nobody. Get up, get active, and once you start thinking positive, it's going to radiate out and people are going to notice. Also, I've mentioned it on my Instagram that not to hide your body, basically. That's what I did after my bikini show in 2010. For 2 years, I did not have a full-length mirror in my house, and I constantly covered myself up. I always used the excuse of it's my off season. So, that gave me the excuse to eat whatever I wanted whenever I wanted to. And I was still working out, so that was an excuse as well. Well, I'm working out, so I can eat whatever I want, and it's my off season. No. No. Don't do that. That's awful. Diet and training have to work together in order for you to see changes in your body. So while I was building muscle, I wasn't staying lean, and I ended up overeating, which is another eating disorder. So my goal is to not glorify food, which I feel like I've come a long way. I don't glorify food, and I just focus on the tasks at hand and take really each moment at a time, because if I focus on tomorrow's workouts and I haven't even done today's workouts, I get very overwhelmed very quickly. So just focus on today, focus on each meal. Don't get overwhelmed, don't get stressed, don't worry. But I hope some of this helps you guys, and stay tuned for more updates, and I will talk to you guys soon. Also, please tag me in your progress pictures, and message me, email me, let me know if this helps, and I'll answer some more questions hopefully soon. Thank you so much. Bye.